Good morning, my lovely health nuts. It is the first day of 2020, at least for me it is, and we have been blessed with a beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day today, and I'm beyond excited. I thought that I would take you guys along with me. Right now, I am just about to head out because I ran out of my pre-workout, so I'm just gonna browse around for some supplements, and then we're gonna head to the gym, so let's go. I haven't really decided what type of video this will be yet, whether it'll be just a vlog following me around for the day, or whether it'll be a what I eat in a day style video. I do know that I want to be sharing my vision board that I created for 2020 with you guys, as well as share a few lessons from 2019 that I want to bring with me into 2020. Okay, so I just picked up some Oxy Shred. I'm gonna be trying out their flavor in passion fruit. The one that I had before was Guava Paradise. And if you didn't know, Oxy Shred is pretty much a thermogenic fat burner that can double as a pre-workout. I like to take it in the morning instead of coffee because coffee gives me the jitters and coffee makes me anxious, but this just puts me in a really good mood and keeps me focused throughout the day. And I find that green tea or matcha works just as well, so I kind of alternate between these two, but let's see how passion fruit tastes compared to guava. Interesting. Kind of tastes just like orange juice, so I'm gonna say that I prefer the guava over the passion fruit. But while I'm taking the time to do this, I thought that I would share my first lesson that I want to bring with me into 2020, which is that no matter what, you will always be judged. So you might as well live your life doing the things that you want to do. Because if you live your life in fear of judgment from others, you're going to be miserable. You can't control the versions of yourself that other people have about you in their minds. You can only control the version that you see of yourself in your own mind and pick the best version to show up as for yourself. So moving on into 2020, I really want to practice living unapologetically for myself. Before, it would be so hard for me to do anything because everything that I did would be based off of how I thought other people would perceive me. It sucked, to put it shortly. For example, making videos, I would be so scared of vlogging in public, people looking at me while I'm trying to film, or even watching my videos and having thoughts about how I looked or how I filmed and how I talked, and I'm just learning not to care about all of that anymore. I want to be free of that in 2020. Now it is really time to get my butt to the gym. I am very behind on my schedule right now, so let's go. From the gym and grocery shopping, as you guys saw as I took you along there. But now it's time to have my first meal of the day. It is currently about 2:15. I don't usually do breakfast anyway. I usually do lunch and dinner. But we are going to be making a meal from this cookbook. It's called Eat More Plants. One of my goals for 2020 was to be able to cook more. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, but you cook all the time, don't you meal prep? But I always cook the exact same meals for myself, so I really want to branch out, become more knowledgeable, and learn how to cook different types of plant-based recipes, which is why today for lunch we are going to be trying to make a lentil tabbouleh salad. I don't know if I'll be able to make it look exactly like that. I'm probably going to tweak the recipe just a little bit, but let's go ahead and get started because daylight is running out because of the winter solstice, so we don't have much time, so let's get to it. So this is a pretty simple recipe. All you need are lentils, which I already have rinsed and drained, cooked in this bowl with some parsley, chopped up some cucumber, bell pepper, tomatoes, red onion, and some lemon, and we're just gonna season it with olive oil, salt, and pepper. adding avocado because avocado makes everything better. And then I added some hemp seeds at the end as well. And I added a little bit of garlic and herb seasoning just because it tasted a little bit plain with just salt and pepper and lemon juice. Let's get a little bit of everything. And I always like to have my food on like a bed of greens or something because I feel like it adds more nutrients and makes it more filling. Cheers. This was actually super easy to make. Probably only took me 10 minutes or less just to throw everything into the bowl and mix it together after I chopped it. But it's pretty light, so you might want to have something with it. I think I might actually have a protein shake with this as well. I would definitely make this again for like a weekday lunch. Moving on to the second thing that I wanted to share that I learned from 2019 is that people will come and go. So when you're left with yourself, you gotta be happy with who you are. You gotta be happy in your own company. When you truly think about it, no one's gonna have your back except for you. You decide every day to show up for yourself, and that's why I feel like 2020 is just going to be the year where I get to know myself even more, have a lot more moments of self-discovery, and just truly enjoying life with me. Sorry for the lighting change, but it's getting dark outside, and since I'm pre-making dinner right now, I thought that while that's cooking, I could show you guys my vision board. I'm pretty dang proud about how this turned out considering it's my first ever vision board. This was all just a blank corkboard before, but I attached these two chalkboards together so that I could have the month and change the design and the font as the year goes by, and then every month I would have a different quote to kind of motivate me for that month. And so for my vision board, I have 4 sections. I have health and fitness, adventure and self-discovery, family and relationships, and career and education. And as you can see, I self-glittered the year 2020 myself as well. Let's just run through all the sections individually. So for health and fitness, I have pictures about people who inspire me. These aren't just random people. These are people that are YouTubers or influencers that I do follow on a daily basis. These people really inspire me because they promote truly healthy lifestyles and not restrictive type of lifestyles. I have quotes here as well. Progress, not perfection, because I do not believe that perfection exists. So for my goals for health and fitness, I do want to be 100% vegan this year. The past years I've been vegetarian and on and off vegan, but this year I really would like to commit. And then I have plant-based meal plan just to remind me to prepare. I have the word stronger just to remind me that it's about gaining strength mentally and physically, and it's not all about looks. As well as physical health, there's also mental health as well, so things like meditation and being all about mind, body, and spirit. For adventure and self-discovery, this is actually me. This is taken from my Instagram, and I put it as the center pic with this quote, "Travel far enough and you'll meet yourself," which is really what I want to do. What I said before about just really knowing myself, that is the goal for adventure and self-discovery. Just trying new things and maybe going somewhere that I haven't before, even if it's just locally. For family and relationships, this is more catered towards like family and friendships, I should say. I just have pictures of me and my friends, my family, people who truly make me happy. And the goal for this section of my life is to really develop authentic connection. I feel like a lot of my relationships have been shallow, but I really want to connect with people in my life, new or existing, on a much deeper level and really strengthen the bonds that I have with them. And then career education, I actually have decided to take the plunge and go to school for holistic nutrition. This is something that's really big for me considering that I took a lot of time off of school after I graduated high school and I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I just have pictures of the school logo here. This is a YouTuber, Theeehealthnut Nutrition, shout out to you. He's also from Vancouver and a holistic nutritionist as well. And he's just someone that really inspires me because what he does is promote the plant-based lifestyle and inspire others to live a healthy and fit lifestyle as well. And I feel like if I'm being honest with myself, that is what I want to do. Like that is my true calling, is just to serve people in a way that'll help them educate themselves and learn how to lead healthier lives. Because I have been told, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have been told that just the way that I live my personal life, it inspires my friends and others to live better lives themselves. And so that really makes me feel good, and that is why I really want to gain more knowledge and go to school to learn about nutrition so that I can help others in that way. One of the reasons why I have put this off for so long is I've actually considered holistic nutrition on and off was because I was always worried about finding a job post-graduation and that I wouldn't have a stable job or that I wouldn't make enough income. So I just put a quote here that says, passion to profit. Yes, it's possible to have both, to remind myself that if you do something that you truly love to do, then money will just make its way towards you and you'll attract that into your life. Money will follow you afterwards. Then as you can see, I also have YouTube here and here as well, because even though this is just a side hobby, I really want to put more time into creative projects that help me develop my passion. So with this being the first day of 2020, I actually feel like we're off to a pretty great start. Every day I want to be doing at least one thing that moves me closer towards the goals that I have for myself or the goals that are up here on my vision board. And today I would mainly say that they pertain to my health and fitness sector. I went to the gym today. I made different types of plant-based recipes to expand my knowledge and my wanting to be 100% vegan for this year. I made some substitutions in the recipe so that I could adhere to that. And then also me working on creative projects for myself, which is this video right here. I'm also sorry if this video is a little bit scrambled. I didn't structure it. I just kind of woke up and turned on my camera and thought I would just vlog today. I hope you guys are okay with that. Anyway, it is time to check on dinner downstairs, so let's go. So this is dinner. It's called a harvest grain bowl from the cookbook, but I made the addition of adding beets in there just for color, and I also just like the taste of beets. It's got a maple tahini sauce, and the sweet potato, the Brussels sprouts, the red onion, and the butternut squash are seasoned with salt, pepper, olive oil, and a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon. Before I end off this vlog, I am going to share my last and final thing that I learned from 2019 that I want to bring along with me into 2020. I learned that I need to be more kind and loving to myself with more positive thoughts. In the past year, I realized that I would be really hard on myself, even if the mistake happened to be big or small. I would be my own biggest critique. Like when I would make a mistake, maybe I ate past my fasting time period, like I would get really upset and I would get really guilty at myself. Me and my own thoughts would just lower my self-esteem. Thoughts would circle around my head about how I'm not worthy, how I'm such a bad person, like this is gonna make me gain weight or whatever. But some things like that are just okay, and it shouldn't change your entire perspective on yourself over one little thing. So into 2020, it's just about changing my perspective and learning to love myself more. I also think the motto for 2020 should be think less and do more, because I am so prone to overthinking like all the smallest details about myself or what other people think about me, about like this video, like anything. And I think that if I just go for the things that I want to do, then 2020 is going to be a great year. I'm gonna wrap up this video now. Hopefully it wasn't too messy for you guys, but for anybody out there that does watch my videos and does follow along and supports me, thank you guys so much. It means a lot, and I hope that we can have a great 2020 together, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!